Hi, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Come in, relax, relax. My name is Daryl, and it's time to cook with Daryl. Cooking is about fun. That's what it's about. It's about breaking bread, sitting down with friends, having a glass of wine, enjoying yourself. What I'd like to do is do a little demonstration for you, and my demonstration is on knife use. Now, you learn to use the knife. It doesn't take a great deal of time, but it alleviates all the frustration that you have. And cooking starts to become, I tell you, it starts to become fun. Not only starts to become fun, I mean, with your beginning to learn to use the knife, I'm telling you, I'm going to show you after you do this. You're going to be so enthused about using the knife is that you're going to be inviting people over for dinner just to see your knife skills. Now that's a sharp knife. If you start your day like that, believe me, you won't have any frustrations. Like I said, cooking is fun, and it's one of the few things that we use all 5 senses. We have, first of all, the touch, where we touch our ingredients that we get ready. We have the smell, the wonderful aromatic smells. We have the hearing of the preparation. We have the sight when the preparation is done, and one and for all, of course, the taste. Okay, here's an onion. The onion, of course, I've peeled it ahead of time. So you want to get ready, you want to do some onion soup. All right, so boom. So what are you going to do? You're going to slice the onion. So now, what have I done? You see? See my fingers? It's just rolling off the knife. I mean, you do this? No. It's just rolling off the knife. Now, again, you're going to do an onion soup, let's say. There you go. When I first started cooking, interesting enough, I was like anybody else. I'd pick up the knife. I was like, yeah, what am I going to do with this? But you know what I did? I went to the store. I bought some mushrooms. I bought some carrots. And I bought some onions. And I got myself about 5 pounds of onions. And what I started to do was exactly this. My instructor showed me how to hold it. The finger's always in. You're not going to cut anything. Okay? And you don't bring it up here. You don't want to bring it past the knuckles. So you're constantly... You know what's fun about this is you can impress your guests by keeping your eyes closed. And when I keep my eyes shut, at least I don't get all that watering in there. Okay? Not something that I expect you to try at home. But I'm telling you, you do something like this. 2 hours, I mean through a 7-day week, and I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much better about stepping up and cooking, because it's just going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to show you one other cut here. Of course, this is dicing. Take the onion, slice it through, right, so on and so forth. And then, again, it's the same procedure. Before I sliced from here the whole onion, this is using the tip. Okay, now you've already sliced it this way, and this is what you're going to use for your chili dog or whatever it is you decide to use, right? And again, there's your dice. Okay? And you know what? Again, I say, take 5 pounds of onions. Come home, try it. Slice your onions for onion soup. And then you know what? Get a nice recipe for onion soup, make it. Onion soup is one of those soups that you can freeze. So sit there and slice onions for a half an hour, make your onion soup, put it in the freezer, pull out and impress your family when it's time. I want to show you one other thing, of course, is what you see all the time is chopping parsley. This is like a cross cut. Let's just take the parsley, and I'm not going to go all the way with it for the sake of time. It's simpler than even the first way I showed you. But again, you're still using the same skill, right? Now notice when I'm doing my knife again, it's not going past my knuckles. That you don't want to do. And you're going to stay safe. So, I take my parsley so. Again, my fingers rolled in. Now watch. And now, this is reasonably fine parsley. But then what you want to do is when your family is waiting for dinner and your guests, you want to really impress them. So you've done this and you just take the knife and you rock it. And you can do that with your eyes closed too, because then they're going to really be impressed, you know. Okay, cross-cut, different names for that. There are so many different names for cutting vegetables and doing things, but I don't want to bore you with that. I want you to have some fun. I want you to go home, I want you to cook for somebody and have some fun. Now, look, see? It doesn't get any simpler than that. Now, I've made some cravlax here, homemade cravlax. As you can see, I've eaten some of it because it's pretty darn good. And I'll show you how to make that in another video. What we're going to do here is we're going to do a nice slice of cravlax. We're going to put it on this garlic crostini that I made. And then, of course, a little bit of homemade sauce. Homemade sauce meaning what? Next video, I'll show you how to make some mayonnaise. Because from mayonnaise, you can make 100 different sauces. This is a mayonnaise base with mustard, a little white wine, and so on and so forth. So, the whole idea here is to show you. Now, slicing the cravlax. You see that? Very thin. Then what you want to do is take the cravlax and you fold it in such a manner. Okay? Very simple. After that, you just take a little bit of dill. Put the dill on there. Take a little bit of the homemade sauce. I'm gonna tell you, that's wonderful. And you know what? You made it all yourself. It's been a pleasure. I want to thank you for coming. And if you wish, I'm happy. I like doing demonstrations for hospitals, schools, restaurants, etc. Just have a look at my website, and you'll see that on the video here, and it can tell you where to contact me. I love you, and I'll see you later.